Have I been with you all this time, Philip, and you still do not know me? On this, the 5th Sunday of Easter, we hear, very truly, I tell you, the one who believes in me will also do the works that I do, and in fact will do greater works than these. Yes, he understands our fears. It's natural. But he promises that not only are we called to do what he has done, but far greater things. What did he do? He moved away from self-absorption, was not focused on gated communities, nor posh investment portfolios, not distracted by ecclesiastical skirmishes. Instead, every one of his miracles, everything about his being, served as an act of love extended toward the least of these. As the scene unfolds, we will learn that Jesus left this farewell dinner to go and be arrested and crucified. It is only such self-giving that makes the resurrection possible. You will do greater things than these, he tells them. Peter, whom Jesus says will deny him, was crucified upside down. Thomas, who asked, how can we know the way, is claimed to have taken the gospel to India, where he was cast into prison and flayed alive. In the story of Stephen, the first martyr, even as he is being stoned, asks God to forgive his murderers. My friends, you and I have the same promise Jesus made to his disciples, and that the author of John passed on to his readers. That is, that we need no mediators, no mitigation, no protocol, no degrees, no special gifts, talents, or blessings, no hoops to jump. Just ask in his name, and we also shall do greater things than these. We also still have the promise offered by Peter in today's second reading, that we are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people, in order that we may proclaim the mighty acts of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Now, I doubt that any of us will be martyred for our faith, will walk on water, raise someone from the dead. Instead, we're more likely to do greater things when we consider the words of Mother Teresa. Teresa, who, when she heard God's voice call her, created her Sisters of Mercy and provided thousands upon thousands in Calcutta, India, a place to die with dignity, and counseled that we can do no great things, but only small things with great love. ABC News, the week before last, reported on a high school teacher who gave $10 to each of her 20 students to do whatever they wanted to with it. And they decided to use it to love others. And doing so has already resulted in $6,300 providing food, clothing, school supplies to those Jesus calls the least of these. So as the bread and wine you offer each week at this altar becomes much more than that, so also the gifts of your labor you present at this altar, God uses to perform miracles within this community. In the midst of their greatest fear, Jesus teaches his disciples, and the author of the Gospel of John invites us to be aware that Jesus does not offer a peace outside of chaos, but within it. Instead, you and I who dance and climb, who run and get knocked down, we who lay on the grass and sit watching late night news, he doesn't take us out of the world. He joins us in the world. He sends us deeper into the world. If my faith is not a response to that, if my faith is all about cleanliness, order, ecclesiastical debates, ritual, or control, then I'm not heading in the right direction. The gospel takes us into the messiness of human relationships and the chaos of our world, but it tells us we don't have to do it alone. It promises we will do greater things. So here we are, back on the 5th Sunday of Easter, and our creators of our Sunday lectionary hope now that we have backed up some in the story, we have a much clearer understanding of Easter's meaning. Amen.